I am Jen Lilley.
And I'm Jason Wayne.
And we've been married for
almost 10 years.
10 years. I'm an actress, I'm a singer, I'm a children's book author, I'm a wife, I'm a foster parent. Our schedules are crazy. If you were ever gonna look at a couple and say like, oh, they're the perfect candidates for fostering, we would be your last choice. Growing up, there was always someone living with us that was not related to us. And I loved that. You know, I loved that my parents taught me to be charitable, and my whole life it was something I wanted to do. I remember when I first started wanting to advocate for children's rights and wanted to be a voice for the voiceless. My publicists were like, you can't talk about child abuse. Nobody wants to talk about it, which is exactly why we talk about it. It needs sunlight. This is an issue that definitely needs attention. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of children that need foster care. Without foster parents, these kids are literally sleeping in social workers' offices, under the desks or whatever. There's nowhere to put them. Childhelp has this amazing program called Special Friends. Their whole slogan is, all who enter here will find love. Kids that have gone through Childhelp, they go on to become senators and lawyers and teachers and fully active, amazing human beings. We had a special friend for 2 years who I just completely fell in love with.
We went to see our special friend on her birthday at the Childhelp Village.
We were playing on the playground with her and she was like, my mom called. I'm so scared, you know? I'm gonna have to go back to my mom.
That was kind of the turning point for me.
This is like the calmest man in the whole wide world. He's like white knuckling the steering wheel, like, we are gonna enroll in those foster parenting classes as soon as we get home. I was like, okay, watch, you turn on your blinker. Yeah, so we did. The same day we got our license, Childhelp called, and they were like, hey, will you take this 4-month-old boy? I remember telling my sister-in-law, I was like, 0 to 12 months is my least favorite age. They have no personality, they're so helpless, like they need everything, I don't have time for this. He's so great. He's the happiest baby in the whole wide world. Fostering is amazing because if you're a good foster home, you're preventing that child from child abuse, child prostitution, homelessness, human trafficking. All of these things are related. You think you're just making an impact in one child's life, but really you're stopping a cycle of so many things. The first thing I would say to people is, I am not special. I mean, Sarah and Yvonne, the founders of Childhelp, were 2 actresses on a USO tour, and here we are, almost 60 years later, they've rescued 11 million children. Just because they said, here I am, send me, I'm available. One of the things I got asked most commonly is, don't you get attached? I mean, I could never do it because I would get attached. Of course I get attached. But here's what I think. I got involved in fostering not for my own self, but for the child. If my adult-sized heart can take a little bit of that pain that that child will experience throughout their life, then I've done something good, and I've done something worthwhile.